I'm Minnie Hay. I'm the 4th generation to work at CROGHAN'S Jewel Box. So my grandfather was a hand engraver and a jeweler, and he started CROGHAN'S in 1907. And then when my grandmother came along, she turned it more into as you know, it's now known as a jewelry store. We still had a little repairing, but it was mostly jewelry and gifts and the whole thing. She wanted everyone to have the best thing in the world. And so when she died, we had the funeral at our house that we all lived in, and all these people lined up and they wore all of their jewelry, like every piece they owned. And it took like hours to go through because everyone was like, I got this for this occasion, I got this for this baby was born, this for our anniversary. And the husband's standing there, he's like, I never knew how much anything cost. She would just call me and tell me to ride by out front. She had the present. I never asked any questions. She just told me I was buying it and that was it. So she kind of did what she thought people should have, they had. I wasn't really sure I wanted to work here, and I did a little stint in New York for a summer and worked at the Met in their jewelry manufacturing office just to see if I kind of liked it. And I called my mom one day and I was like, Mom, I realized nothing's like CROGHAN'S. I want to be there. I want to be home. Like, it's the best occasions that people are buying jewelry for. So she's like, all right, you know, you can come back, but you're kind of artsy, and if you're gonna come back, you have to come up with your own line of jewelry. And I'm like, gee, thanks, like, welcome home. So I move home and I'm like, well, the palm tree's done, the crab's done, the oyster, the basket, you know, everything is done. So we live in this old house on, Broad Street, and being a Charleston house, it has its fair share of cockroaches. So one night I'm like, Mom, let's do golden cockroaches. And she's like, oh no. Like, please no. Like, let's just think a little harder on something else. So we made one, and I put it on Instagram that day, and it sold that first day. So I'm like, Mom, I mean, maybe we can try a little more. And she's like, okay. And we've been doing it for almost 2.5 years. I wanted to play it safe for our first piece. So the first one was this big cockroach with pearls. And then we did there's like littler bugs, and we did a cross. And my dad's like, that is so sacrilegious. I can't believe you would do that. But it's the holy city. You look up, there's steeples. You look down, there's cockroaches. So.